Hi everyone, I'm Meteorologist Rusty McCranie, and welcome to Weather Express. Your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Friends, we're going to have strong to severe storms across different portions of the U.S. over the next several days, and then late this week, still the opportunity for wide-scale severe weather outbreak with all modes of severe weather, including tornadoes, being likely. We'll get into that coming up. We'll start off with what's happening today. We're going to get into the southern side of Texas. Showers and storms breaking out from Corpus Christi up towards San Antonio. Some of this could be strong to severe, and this is kind of round one because guess what? Tomorrow, we're going to see additional storms develop in this same area, and those might actually be even more potent, but still the decent amount of lightning across the area right now. You can see that live lightning count over the last 15 minutes, somewhere around 100 lightning strikes. Now, we're also going to be watching for the opportunity for some severe weather to develop over portions of Washington State and the northern sides of Oregon. For today, you notice that there is a slight risk of severe weather from Seattle back down towards Eugene, right on the I-5 corridor. This is yet to develop as of now, but later today and overnight it could. And then your darker green is your marginal risk. So a 1 out of 5 in the dark green, but a 2 out of 5 from the Storm Prediction Center here. So some potential for some pretty decent weather here. I'm going to show you guys the winds because we're going to see these really crank on shore. Take a look at this wind profile of this area of low pressure that's offshore right now. I'm going to put on the pressure and the area of low pressure right there, but you can just clearly see this is going to be an impactful storm with a lot of juice that'll be feeding into the Pacific Northwest in the coming days, and this is what's going to bring the additional severe weather threat for today and even portions of tomorrow as well. Now, way back out east, it's just some scattered light rain for portions of New England and the Northeast. Otherwise, things have been relatively nice for today. This is the enhanced satellite imagery, and you can see there's some low-level clouds that sneak back into portions of the Ohio Valley, but, you know, for this time of the year, temperatures are relatively comfortable. Back southeast, some rain has developed over portions of East Texas, Louisiana, and portions of Mississippi. That's where the cloud coverage is. It's beautiful in Florida for today, and it's pretty darn hot as well. Temperatures climbing well into the 80s. And then back into the central and the northern plains, you can clearly see again, the farther north that you go, a little bit of rain. We have this trough pattern. If I go back over to this enhanced satellite imagery, you're going to notice that you have this ridge out west and then this trough which kind of digs and it's going to bring the active weather and kind of pummel it back down to the south and to the east. Let's take a look at what's happening here as far as the advisories across the country. First of all, again, these are all going to be kind of wind advisories with the high fire threat for Virginia, the Carolinas, and portions of Georgia. We've yet to see any severe thunderstorm watches issued for inland areas, but you've got your gale warnings off the coastline of Washington State and then storm warnings off of the Oregon coastline as well. So we're going to see additional problem spots here as this storm really begins to ramp up. So let's get into the models, and then we're going to talk about the severe weather threat. Going to load up the HRRR model, which of course is the high resolution rapid refresh. And a quick second to tell you guys, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button for me right now, it really helps out the channel. The YouTube algorithm really appreciates that. So you can see that over the next 48 hours, it's South Texas. It's going to be fairly active. San Antonio, Corpus Christi, even a few thunderstorms developing as far west as the Panhandle out there as well towards the Midland area. And some of that will kind of be sweeping to the north and to the east. So this is a spot that will continue to see some active weather. Tomorrow, we have the slight risk in those areas that I've just mentioned, and then the marginal risk a little bit farther to the north here. We could see additional little small area of intense weather back towards Kansas City, St. Joseph area, kind of that corner of Kansas and Nebraska, Missouri, even the southern sides of Iowa as well. Go back over to the model here and loop it up. And you'll see again, just a little bit in the way of some flare up here. The HRRR model has it kind of sweeping through very, very quickly. That's what I'm talking about. There's these small areas of very intense weather. Some of that could move into places like Indianapolis, on over towards Louisville, maybe even Columbus, Ohio as well. Here comes that storm system, as I mentioned, off of the West Coast. Again, it's impactful, guys. It's going to be sticking around for a good 24 to 36 hours. Yes, it will turn into some mountain snow as well. So that was tomorrow. A little bit farther down the road, we could see a few more thunderstorms develop across central sides of the United States. But then as we get towards the end of the weekend, All right, take a look at this area that the Storm Prediction Center has already highlighted for severe thunderstorms on Sunday. Friends, it goes all the way from central Ohio back down to East Texas. This is the 15% area, and that's a very large area. And then as we get into early next week, you're going to see that that area actually extends. Let me see here. I know I'm out of time, but there's more to talk about. Where is that button? There it is. You guys can clearly see that it goes all the way down to the southeast. This is a huge area from the Storm Prediction Center this far out for severe outlook. And that's something I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on. Again, tornadic threat, large hail, damaging winds all come along for the ride. I'm way out of time. Thank you for liking this video. Love to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Have a great rest of your day, and I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.